Hello there, this is One Cell Solutions tutorial once again, and today we are looking at a very important aspect of lessons, which is XPATH. So I'll try as much as possible to be brief and also very clear on XPATH. Okay, so what's XPATH? Let's assume HTML files are file systems. Okay, so to get to this text, we first need to move to the HTML folder. Then inside the HTML folder, we have a head folder and a body folder. Okay, as you can see, let me put a line here. Okay, so head, start of it, end of it, body, start, end. Okay, so as you can see, this will be two folders. Okay, inside those two folders, we have two folders in the body folder, H1 folder and then P folder, and then inside the P folder we have a text. So you take this as a file. Good, let me just take these lines out so we continue. Good, I hope you get it. So you also have a visual representation over here. So this is the root, and then inside that root we have HTML. Okay, inside HTML we have head and body. In head we have title, and then the text is inside a title tag. Same applies to H1 and then P. Okay, so now let's look at how to use XPath. XPath is basically a language for navigating XML and then also HTML. So here's an example. So say I want to print the text, or I want to extract the text in P. I can use this path, root/HTML /body P and then text. Okay, and then as you can see, I'm using the parcel module. This is a Python module that allows us to handle XML files and use XPath to navigate them, also HTML files. Okay, so let's see what this gives us. Yeah, this is a paragraph. Okay, so it moves all the way to the text. Okay, that means if I just come here and say this, it's not gonna work, nothing. Okay, so good. Now we also have a way of jumping straight to tags. So in our example we have just one P tag, so I can do this. Okay, and then jump straight to the P tag. I can do this and it works. So double, as you can see. Okay, so double / is more of a search. Okay, so if I do double / H1 text, it jumps there, and then we have this. Okay, good enough. Now we come to what we call wildcards. Okay, wildcards. So let's say I don't put anything here, and then I just put a star here. Okay, now let's see what happens. Good, now this gives us a whole lot of text. Okay, and then there's a Python list. Okay, so what this is doing is this star represents every element. Okay, so all elements. So we are extracting the text for every element, and this gives us some of the text are empty, so new lines. Okay, so new line for HTML, new line for head, then page title for title. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, now let's go to attributes. Now attributes, as you may already know, this is an example of an attribute. Okay, so we can use XPath to get an element using its attribute. So let's say I want to search for a p tag. Okay, that has the class 1. Okay, so this is how I go about it. Okay, so this is going to give me the p tag. There's a p tag, and if I want the text, I can say /text, and this works fine. Good. So there's attributes for you. Is there anything else? Okay, so now let's combine wildcard and then attributes. Okay, so let's say you are very sure of an item that has a certain ID, and you know usually IDs are unique, so there's no need specifying the element. So you can just do this and then say ID equals header 1. So this /text. Great. So as you can see, when using an attribute, we bring at in front of it. So there's a square bracket here. Okay, and there's the format. That's good. Yep, so that's the basics of XPATH. There's more to XPATH. Okay, there's so much more, but it's just a basic understanding. Now if you know this, well, you can go ahead and go to W3 schools for more on this if the basics isn't enough for you. But for what we are doing, the basics is enough for us, because we may not have to have all this at the back of our heads. Why am I saying this? Just look at this. So I copy this, and then I open my folder. Let's say I open here. Okay, so I open this with the browser. Good. I can just do an inspect. Right click and then do copy XPATH. Okay, so I copy XPATH. All I do is right, so no need keeping all the XPATH in your head, but it's good to have the basics. Okay, so yep. Okay, so that's it for now. We'll continue this lesson later. Just stay tuned and stay with us. Also stay curious.